What's going on, everybody out there, and welcome back to another episode of the Dark Avenger comic book review. We are finally back on time.
We did it.
Took a month and a half, but we're finally here for episode 549. We're covering the books that were released on the last week of December, the last Wednesday of 2025, December 31st, 2025. There weren't that many books this week.
No, there
but
weren't.
we made it. We finally did it in time. We're recording this on the weekend directly after Wednesday. So we have nothing left to read until this coming Wednesday.
Yep.
I don't know how I feel after having about 2 months worth of books that we were always like a week more. We were 2
you
weeks
did your
behind.
objective. We caught up and we
did.
made that as a resolution of the new year as we're in.
And this is being recorded directly after the previous episode. We're streaming this directly after episode 200 and 500. I don't know why I want to keep saying 200. 548 released. So it's like back to back, but this is the last back to back. I want to do a video talking about 2026. I might do a video. I might not. We'll see. So there might be just a minor update. We'll see. We'll see. I want to get these out. This will probably be both episodes will be going live on Sunday night to be ready 3 days from now for when the first week of 2026 comes out. It's been a hectic year. I'm really happy to have the reviews back. Again, this video was for December 31st, so I hope all of you had a wonderful and happy new year. Now, we had the holiday one last episode. This one is for the new year. I hope you all had a wonderful new year. I hope the start of your new year has been great. Ours definitely has so far. We're looking forward to a lot of things to come in 2026. Look forward to a lot of things to come in 2026 for this channel. One thing I can say, because I know already, January will be the last month where our books physically come monthly.
Okay.
Starting next month, our books will be coming weekly. So hopefully we won't have missing books for, ever, or we won't have like...
Oh, let's hope not.
Yeah, because DCBS kind of has double stacked our books. So
Right.
hopefully things will, when February comes around, all the double stacks will come out. We'll have everything up to date. But eventually, like we said, the goal is to get to going to the comic shop, which will be Midtown because we live in New York. So that's the shop we'll be going to and pre-ordering previews from. So that's the goal. We'll see where that goes. Look forward to Comics and Coffee coming back, live shows, everything. We're slowly looking to get this channel back to where it was and going beyond. Dark Avenger Entertainment, we will have, again, I'm going into like an update video. Look forward to an update video. I'll probably need to do one just to update everything on all the channels. But enough talk. Let's get into the very small amount of books this week. I believe this is the only independent, correct? Yes, it is.
It is.
The only independent this week, which is Radiant Black issue number 39. I really like Radiant Black. I feel like I want to go back and get there are 2 hardcovers that cover all of the Radiant Black stuff and the massive universe. Just like with Rogue Sun, though, a lot of backstory stuff that I would benefit more from if I had more knowledge of the past. This issue, due to previous events that have gone on, this feels a lot, and I know a lot of people are going to say this hits a lot closer to home because it echoes a lot of stuff that's going on in real life. So the mayor of the town is now looking to kick out any illegal aliens. And he started raiding their homes and arresting them to take them out. However, there's an underlining factor that he's looking to stop. One of the people is looking to stop, and that's with the divergence of the radiance. So during the back and forth, during this it becomes a riot, but during this protest that becomes a riot, Radiant Black comes out and tries to keep the peace. That doesn't happen. It doesn't work. Things go to hell really quickly, and it now ends. The book ends with like things are going to be very rough for Radiant Black and in general. I'm looking forward to the new year. That's another series I don't own the books for yet that I might in the future we might want to look into, both Mike and I, because there's multiple books. There's Radiant Black, Radiant Pink, Radiant. There's the Massive Universe miniseries that happened, and I believe there's Infernal Red Girl that's happening right now. I think, unless issue 1 comes out in January and I'm mistaken, I might have missed issue 1. If I did, apologies. I will read both issues. But looking forward to Radiant Black next year. I know I heard Mike Spider-Slayer and Brant talking about Radiant Black and saying nothing but good things. I wish I would have jumped in 3 years ago or more. Several.
I would say maybe 3 years. Would it be?
Maybe. There might have been a break or something, because I know I could have sworn I heard Mike and Brant talking about it at some point. Possibly. Either way, I'm really glad I jumped in now. It's a really great series. I would recommend going back and grabbing the trades for it. There's no DC Comics this week, so we're ending with Marvel. Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red, issue number 4. I really enjoyed this book a lot. It also shows that Boba Fett is just a bounty hunter, because somebody's killed at the beginning of the book, and he is hired to find the killer and bring them to justice. Alive, he gets double pay. And he meets another bounty hunter who is also looking for the target, and she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He does find the target. We find out that that family is very widely hated throughout the entire planet. But so is another family that's super rich. But in the end, a bounty's a bounty. He hands the person over to... He catches the person, hands them over to the people. There's a lot of action in the book. And that's kind of the end of the story. Again, these are all one-shot stories. Really good. The artwork's spectacular. I love the black, white, and red stuff. I really do love the black and white books. We're getting a Logan book that's starting up, I believe, as Boba Fett ends, ironically. So I'll be continuing in a different black and white book. Really great stuff. If you like Boba Fett, you'll be reading this. It's really, really good. I believe there's only one issue left. 1 or 2 left. Really good. Now, Mike had no books this week.
I was going to explain.
Okay, you're going to go ahead.
Yeah, so as he was saying, I did have no books that were out this week, but there was one book that Chris said and recommended I should try out, and that is Sorcerer Supreme issue 1 of Legacy issue 45.
Yeah, apparently there was supposed to be Punisher,
yeah,
but I think there was a mistake with our order or something, and we did not get it, so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, but in Sorcerer Supreme... It talks about basically the story behind Scarlet Witch. Yeah, but behind Scarlet Witch. And she fights off first off against Dormammu. And then she goes off to where she's talking with... Like, you know how in Green Lantern where he talks with the Elder Circle, whatever? So basically, Scarlet Witch talks with someone in the Circle in the mirrors. And they talk to her about this amulet. I forgot what it was called because it's a long, long word. But... They said that she has to protect it after she goes and talks with Wong, who is the Sorcerer Supreme, that's the title, of protecting this with all costs. And based on her decision of what she did, there's someone who actually comes at the end of the issue who was released from that universe. And she seems to either be trying to replace the Scarlet Witch, or I don't know. It could mean good or bad for whatever this new character that came in the book was, and that is to be continued. Really great book, and I guess I'll be checking the next issue.
I was going to say, are you going to check it out?
Yes, I'm gonna check. Well, you got me in one. I mean, yeah, I got to see what happens next, so definitely going to check. But it's really, really heavily dialogue. I will say that much, but great issue.
And now we reach the final book for this review. Yeah, it was very short this week. If we had Punisher, we'd have a little bit more. I guess maybe it didn't come. I don't know. Anyway, Ultimate Endgame has begun. Issue number 1. I want to throw this out there. As I might do a topic video on this too. Ultimate Endgame has been getting a lot of hype. Not because of the story, but because of those blind bags that are coming out. Now, I will admit I bought one. And I'm only getting one. Unless somehow I ordered one from DCBS and I forgot, because I ordered a second one from I ordered one from Midtown. I don't remember if I just got the main cover for DCBS pre-orders. I don't know if they advertise the blind bags. If they did, I might have one more coming through DCBS. But be careful with these blind bags, everyone. What used to be the foil covers is now blind bags. Foil covers used to be the big thing, and they used to be the $10 books or the 15. They were always the extra money, like a lot extra. For the past 2 years, foil covers would go anywhere from $7 to $10 to more. per foil issue. Now foil covers are basically $1 more instead of the $5 to $10 more, and blind bags are taking the foil spot because now everybody loves taking a gamble on what cover they're going to get, especially if there's a chance of getting a signed book or an art book or whatever. Sure, so the companies notice that, but they don't want to stop making the foils because there are people that love the foils. So thank you. Because I love the foil cover, so thank you to all the companies who made the foil covers basically cover price now plus $1, and putting their focus on the blind bag, so it makes the foil covers cheaper. But now I feel like in 2026 this is going to be the new trend. No, unless he unless he says he's interested in it, we're not going into the blind bag trend. At least in my opinion. Maybe for the books I read, I will, but I'm not going to go out of my way to pick up every single blind bag there is.
For me, I don't really...
Yeah, I'm not picking up every single... Because there are people that are going out there now buying a blind bag for each book that has a blind bag. We're not doing that. Yeah. I grabbed one for the Winter Monsters book because I got the Halloween one. And I grabbed one for the Ultimate Endgame, which I will be doing a short of on this channel. Look forward to that. And I got one for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I believe I already did on a short. That's it. Those are the only blind bags I'm getting. If it's a book I'm reading and I'm interested in trying to get a different cover, that's it. Otherwise, you won't be seeing blind bags on this channel. We're not going into that. That's going to be crazy for the next couple of years. But thank you, because now foil covers are affordable and not ridiculously $8.99 to $11.99. Ultimate Endgame was a really great setup book. This was exactly what Ultimate Endgame was. The dome is coming down. Everybody's preparing. The Maker is coming back. There was a little piece at the beginning with the Maker versus the Eternals and beating the Eternals badly. So it opens up with Iron Lad and Spider-Man. Spider-Man being pulled away for the Endgame, and his son loses the symbiote costume that Iron Lad originally gave to Spider-Man. It goes back to Spider-Man as his suit. And at first you think it's reluctantly, but then we find out after they get pulled away that it was on purpose because he didn't want his son to have the suit and he wanted to keep his son safe because the son wanted to go into war too. And now that he doesn't have the suit, he can't because he's normal.
Right.
So they're all setting up. The dome is ready to come down, and it does come down. Except it's not the Maker that comes out. All hell breaks loose around the dome. There's an attack from an alien race. There's attacks all over. Ultimates their watchtower gets taken down. Their communications get destroyed. And then they get saved at the last moment by another race that takes them away far enough to, a hidden location. And we find out, spoiler, this is the end of the year. Let's end it with some spoilers. And this is the only book I can spoil technically this week. It might be Howard Stark is still alive. And we find out that the Maker is not just a person anymore. He has now bonded with the entire town. And the last page shows the dome disappearing and the Maker's face is... I mean, if you've seen previews, you've already seen the Maker's face in the middle of the town. He is now part of the... he is the tree that's in the middle of the town. So it's going to be very interesting to see where this goes, how this goes, but I know by the end of it all, this is the end. This month coming up, January, is the final issue for Ultimate X-Men, I believe, or Ultimate Black Panther, and every month to come after is the final issue. I believe Spider-Man is next in line. Wolverine is crossing over with Endgame for a bit, and then it's ending. That series is ending, and that's it. When Ultimate Endgame is over, the Ultimate Universe is gone. But will Marvel reboot it and start an official Ultimate line where it's the superheroes as teenagers again? Or is this the end? It didn't work, even though I will admit the sales, other than for Ultimate Spider-Man, I've not heard many good things. Honestly, I've not heard many good things. So the possibility of it wasn't selling other than Ultimate Spider-Man, so they're just going to make another Spider-Man book instead, might be really strongly possible.
Be a possibility.
We will see. Excellent book. And with that, that is it. We are officially caught up. There are no more books until this coming Wednesday.
Yep.
So, with that being said, Happy New Year, everybody. We're in 2026. We are caught up. Look forward to a small update video because I really, as much as I keep saying there's not really much to update, there apparently is because every time I say there's not and I start talking, I realize there is. So,
that happens.
I'll make a small update video. I will be updating the intro to this channel at some point in the near future. You'll be seeing some changes and updates and upgrades as we move forward on this channel and other channels that are connected to the Dark Avenger universe, as well as Chaotic Blaze on Twitch. Thank you all so much for being here with us as we pushed our way to catch up to current day books. So with the next episode, we will be doing books that were released in the previous week.
And since we are in the new year, please don't forget to subscribe to his channel, as there are more things to come for this year, and you're going to want to stay tuned and stay looking forward to all the videos that are going to be coming out of his channel.
That's right. Till next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and we will see all of you really soon in the next episode.
Later, everyone.